إلا بربر كايري.
So, shall I start, sir?
Just let me start.
Okay.
Then I'll hand over you.
Okay.
Hello.
Namaskar.
Namaskar. This is Dr. Agni Shekhar from Jammu, India.
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yeah. Absolutely audible.
Thank you. God bless you.
Namaskar, Sahitya Academy and Foundation of SARC Writers and Literature, FOSWAL, cordially organizing this BISTEC Literature Festival, and hearty welcome to this 7th session that is dedicated for poetry session, and in this each poet has been allotted with 7 minutes. And this session is going to be chaired by Bhishma Upretiji from Nepal. And in this session, we have poets Safinur Safinji from Bangladesh, Moinurul Monem from Bangladesh, Razwan Muhammadji from Bangladesh, Vinod Khaitan from India, Sri Vijay Varmaji from India, Agni Shekhar ji from India, Amma Raj Joshi from Nepal, K. Sri Ganeshan from Sri Lanka, and Bhishma Upretiji from Nepal are going to take part in this poetry recitation session. Now may I request the chairman of this 7th session, Sri Bhishma Upretiji, to kindly take over the charge of this session.
Thank you, Suresh Babu sir. Namaskar. It's wonderful experience to have poets like you all in this platform, the 7th session of BIMSTEC Literature Festival. And I would like to thank Sahitya Academy and FOSWAL for providing this wonderful platform for us, the poets from different countries. And I would like to welcome all the respected poets from different countries. I am Bhishma Upretiji, as Suresh Babu sir told. I am a Nepali poet and writer, writing in Nepali, and I have published 21 books of poems, essays, travels, and a novel as well. And also I am a recipient of SARC Literature Award in 2019. So this is my very brief introduction. So without further delay, I think we have to start the reading session now.
Yeah.
As per the schedule, each poet will have 7 minutes time. I would like to request to be in 7 minutes. And before to start reading your poems, I would like to request to the poets for their self-introduction. Start with self-introduction and then poems reading. So first of all, as per the schedule, I would like to request to introduce yourself and recite your poems. Safin from Bangladesh. Safinur, please. It's your turn.
This is Shafinur Shafin. I'm from Bangladesh, but currently I'm staying in Brunei Darussalam for my PhD study. And I have published my first poetry collection in 2016. The name of the poem's books is Nishangam. And I have published my English poems in several anthologies and international renowned journals, magazines as well. I'm also a translator and editor of a literary magazine named Pracha Review. So I would like to start reading my poem now. And thank you all for having me here, and also thank you Ajit ji and Fossil and Sahitya Academy to invite me here. Thank you all who are hearing now. Okay, so my first poem, the name of the poem is Mirror. Flower reminds me of funeral, graves of the shrine, lacking childhood, and reminds me of the fetus I killed. We know, two fingers on the mirror, they never touch each other. The second poem, Separation. I can still recall the day I left you, trying to walk, my legs stammered, slipped. Did we talk about our separation? Ever? No, nah? The aloof red painted nails became furious on your back. You remembered those fights? And you were like the saddest prophet stood alone on your shoulder, taking all sins of your abandoned, unforgiving clan. And smiling at me, but the saddest face I have ever seen. Okay. The third poem is Hospital Days. I never liked coming to hospital, where always brothers run busy with the tray or trolley, with scissors, first aids. No hand is there to push in the handle, to push. The old man tries to move forward the wheelchair in the hospitals. Long neck corridor. White-dressed nurses, beautiful smile, injects under my skin. I just hate those running here and there. I see how she leaves the room, swooping up her skirt. Pale wind of the old fan blows away. Red crescent curtain in my cabin. The black cat always sits. In the corner, and she looks at me suspiciously, yet indifferent. We measure each other from a distance. We look at each other from a distance. We stare at each other from a distance. The cat and me. I hate the smell of bandage and phenyl, which like the smell of roaming spirits who are whispering always to take the soul out of the body. I see the black cat and her green, suspicious eyes waiting for my spirit. And the last poem, the title is Phoenix. Death let her move like the black reeds of piano, as if someone deftly playing Symphony 9. I forgot to wear a long stocking. My naked legs stood up to dance, alone in the white sky. I was knowing how the feathers of wings coming out from my back to fly and fly to unknown. I failed every time, folding my wings inside again and again to become ashes. I forgot every time my last born, and I was born every time, just like Phoenix. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Safin, for your short but beautiful poems. Now, I would like, if Manirul Manim is here. I would like to request.
No, he's yet to join.
Okay, so then I would like to request Rijawan Mahmood Saab to for your self introduction and reading your poems. Sir.
Thank you very much. I am Rizwan Mahmood from Bangladesh. I'm really feeling honored to join Persual Literary Festival, which could be the great foundation of start writers and literature in collaboration with Sahitya Academy, India. I especially thanks to the famous writer Ajit Kaur, the most influential writer over the globe, who has invited me in this prestigious international literary conference, which is being held in Delhi, India. Also thank to other those who are actively involved with this noble venture and cause from the beginning to end. I am taking privilege to some few words about me, as I am Bangladeshi and born in 1960 Chittagong district of Bangladesh. I had started writing since the middle of 1980s and in earlier stage. I used to write poetry usually. I think poetry awakens first people's sense and other feelings and thoughts, wherein a poet can create sensory images like mental pictures and voice of the people which respond and touch the emotions quickly. So I can say poetry is my first love. I love poetry and nature, human beings, soil of the country, tradition, etc., which I try to express through my poems, wherein mythical flavors, history, and other contemporary event reflects. After some time, I have started writing prose, story, and articles to meet the reader's expectations. And when I see the reader starts accepting it, I continue the same simultaneously and be published in the renowned daily papers and little magazine, which is being appreciated to by the readers. Hence, my 7 numbers of poetry books are published, which has been appreciated by the readers, and those are the first number, Ujani Nagori Konnara. It has been published in 1997. Kat Cherayer Shabdo Mapchi Dupre. This is all Bengali name. 2004. Gagon Horkata Raki 2006. Nirapur 2010. And Dupur Laka 2017. Mudrito Kamana Theke 2020. And Haiko Chandir Frog 2021. Beside this, I am the editor of literary little magazine named Ekolobbo and Dupurlata. Now, 3 manuscripts of the poetry are waiting for publishing with a short span of time. At the end, I can say I am really very impressed and happy to be associated with such a beautiful and fantastic event. Thanks to all who has organized this wonderful program. Best wishes and thanks again. I'll recite 2 poems recently written by me. The title of and headline of my poems, Circumcision. Suppose the moon is circumcised on an ever brightening night of the bright fortnight. Hope is the Semitic, the flow of the light from the star, moving from one axis to another greater axis, does not have any religion, nor is it a atheist or an atheist. All the time of the circumcised moon is exhausted, said all the poverty of humanity. My second poem, Resentment. I don't know him yet. Know you whenever a handful butterflies by on the road. The wave of the dhuti of Vidyapati is gray original? Why is the color of the rain still white? Why is the color of rain still white? Oh, splendid, blind cloud, king water, Shanai, will I never know Theosophy? May I read my thought points, please? May I read my thought points?
I think
Hello? Can you?
if the time remain, we will request you later, sir.
Hello?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So thank you so much, Rijwan sir, for your couple of poems, very beautiful poems. Now I would like to request Vinod Khaitan sir from India for your introduction, self-introduction and poems.
Vinodji, kindly unmute the audio. Fine, that's fine.
Namaskar. I am Vinod Khaitan. By profession, I am a doctor in Delhi. I write in Hindi mostly. I have 2 books which are published, and I am working right now. I am working on a book on Van Gogh, that is prose, of course, the life and art of Van Gogh. But it's better to recite the poem rather than give introduction. So the poem which I have chosen is first one, Vayas. I'll be reading in Hindi क्योंकि मुझे ये लगता है कि I may not be a good translator, and I'm taking this liberty to read in Hindi. And India, Bangladesh, I think they'll be able to appreciate. Vayas. And this poem is dedicated to all of us who are, except maybe Shafinur madam, who are beyond 40. और शाखें बढ़ती गई, और शाखें बढ़ती गई, वह नन्हा सा पौधा आसमान के किसी स्नेहिल टुकड़े के नीचे जमीन पर अपना नाम गहरा करता जा रहा था, और पत्ते घने होते गए, और पत्ते घने होते गए, पर बगल का अनुभवी बरगद मुस्कुरा रहा था। इन घने होते पत्तों और बढ़ती शाखों पर, और एक दिन बरगद की बूढ़ी धुंधलाई आंखों ने देखा कि इस नन्हे पौधे को अब झुर्रियां पड़ने लगी।
वाह।
दूसरी कविता जो लिखी तो गई थी बहुत साल पहले, पर कोविड के बाद शायद इसका कंटेक्स्ट, it has come, it may be contextual after COVID, because all of us were under lockdown and we were with ourselves for some time, forced with ourselves. साक्षात्कार। और उस दिन अचानक छत खुली मिल गई, और उस दिन अचानक छत खुली मिल गई, और मेरी आंखें भी फुर्सत में थीं। दरअसल आंखों ने मना कर दिया था वह सब कुछ देखने से जो फाइलों, किताबों, लोगों, दुविधाओं, दुश्चिंताओं के साथ शहर के जंगल में उग आया था वर्षों की आदत से। नदी भी लंबे अरसे से भाग कर पकड़ी गई ट्रेन की खिड़की से अमुक और अमुक स्टेशनों के बीच एक और स्टेशन बन ठहर गई थी। नदी भी भाग कर पकड़ी गई ट्रेन की खिड़की से अमुक और अमुक स्टेशनों के बीच एक और स्टेशन बन ठहर गई थी। रुका पड़ा था इस सारी बेजान और परेशान रफ्तार के बीच वह सब कुछ जो दरअसल कभी रुका नहीं था। और उस शाम अचानक जब आंखों ने देखना शुरू किया तो खुली छत से वह सारा आकाश दिखा जो कई मौसम से पुकार रहा था मुझे। और उस शाम अचानक जब आंखों ने देखना शुरू किया तो खुली छत से वह सारा आकाश दिखा जो कई मौसम से पुकार रहा था मुझे। और आकाश में चलता वह सारा श्वेत श्याम और सतरंगी विस्तार मेरी अब तक की उपेक्षा के बावजूद बड़ी आत्मीय मुस्कुराहट के साथ बोल रहा था, ठहरो भाई, जरा हमें भी रखो साथ अपने। सच मानिए ये कोई प्रगल्भ सपनों की वाचाल दुनिया नहीं है। सच मानिए ये कोई प्रगल्भ सपनों की वाचाल दुनिया नहीं है। ऐसा तो अक्सर होता होगा जब आप पहले खोलते हैं अपनी आंखों की तनी हुई रस्सियां। जब आप पहले खोलते हैं अपनी आंखों की तनी हुई रस्सियां और अचानक फिर मिल जाती है आपको खुली खुली छत। सच बोलिए, कभी आपके साथ हुआ ऐसा? जी, एक छोटी कविता और बस आखिरी। विष्णु उप्रेती जी, एक छोटी कविता, 1 मिनट और।
छोटी है तो ठीक है सर।
जी। मुश्किलें, मुश्किलें कई बार बड़ी अजीब मुश्किलें होती हैं। कविता से पकड़ के कई बार बड़ी अजीब मुश्किलें होती हैं, कविता की पकड़ से बाहर की मुश्किलें। ऐसे में आप कोई कविता लिखकर भी कुछ नहीं कर पाते, बस आप होते हैं और मुश्किल होती है। जूझने का कोई कारण नहीं होने पर भी आप जूझते हैं मुश्किलों से और थक हार कर सो जाते हैं बुरे सपनों को देखने के लिए। यानी आप भाग भी नहीं सकते कहीं। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, sir. As I just would like to say wow for your poems.
Thank
That's it's a wonderful poems. Thank you so much. So now I would like to request Vijay Verma Saab from India for your self-introduction and poetry recitation.
विजय वर्मा जी, ऑडियो को अनम्यूट कर लीजिए। ठीक है
जी सर। नमस्कार टू एवरीवन, आदाब, प्रणाम। शेखर जी और भी सीनियर लोग, थैंक यू सो मच। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई वुड लाइक टू थैंक साहित्य अकेडमी, सार्क, बिम्स्टेक, all literary luminaries who clubbed together to provide me opportunity to be with you all. It's really a confluence of wonderful poets and ideologies and words and languages. So first of all, as per your wish, I am Vijay Verma, poet, author, translator and broadcaster. Professionally, recently I retired as a senior news reader translator, additional director general level from All India Radio. And I have been writing in Dogri, English, Hindi, primarily Dogri. So I am from Jammu, J&K, India. So thank you so much. I have 6 books, 2 poetry books, and 1 wonderful longest single ghazal book, 721 couplets. I think not only in Dogri, in all sister Indian languages, it's the longest ever Dogri ghazal book. So I have been representing Dogri at national, regional, even international, with your wishes, representing everywhere. So without proceeding ahead, I want to provide a specimen of my Dogri language from Jammu. 1-2 couplets of Dogri, and then a translation of a slightly longer poem, Banaganga. So first of all, couplets of ghazal in Dogri is जिंदड़ी ने जीने दा जोखम नमा लिया जिंदड़ी ने जीने दा जोखम नमा अपनाई लिया उठड़ू सागर किनारे लेतरे दा पाई लिया अमीन मेखा सींतरा चज्जल तरोपे तुंदा कम मीन मेखा सींतरा चज्जल तरोपे तुंदा कम गजल दा चोगा असें सीता असें लाई लिया means I have enjoyed to wear the gown stitched even with the imperfections. Life has adopted a new risk to survive, so has raised a silt hut of sand on seashore. So here is my poem, translation, English translation of a Dogri poem, Ban Ganga. Trikuta range in Duggar Des, inhabiting in the lap of Himalayas, has this time during winter white cover of snow. Trikuta range in Duggar Des, inhabiting in the lap of Himalayas, has this time during winter white cover of snow, as if nature, after taking good bath, has covered her head with milky scarf. Crisscrossing the snow, visitors, yatris, coming from that side, helped me remember the scene of past few years when in the religious city of Katra, Jammu and Kashmir, holy stream Banaganga, near footsteps of Shakti, seat of goddess Vaishno Devi, dried up on the way. And suddenly, fishes being fed there started dying in search of drops of water. Unknowingly, why drying up this stream of faith, Banaganga, is not getting flow of holy water. They don't know for many years there was no snowfall, when no original reserve source wherefrom the stream shall flow. Native and foreign visitors' eyes contacted each other. Visions of their eyes as if are the daughters of global village who met after a long time here. Daughters of one village busy in respective family worlds meet coincidentally only on joyous or their domestic occasions. Visions of eyes embrace each other as if daughters from the same Mother Earth's womb share their joys and sorrows. Inquire about the well-being of both sides of the border through their eyes. Ganges to Narmada, rise of Brahmaputra, sensitivities of Kaveri, Krishna to Godavari, ask about each other. Irrawaddy of Rangoon talks with the Kinshasa of Congo. Sumedha of Tokyo inquires from Potomac of Washington about the well-being of Tigris of Baghdad. Mother of Commonwealth teams still in illusion that all 7 seas are her adherents. Volga of Russia meets Seine River of Paris. Danube of Vienna, Nile of Kahira, Tiber of Rome narrate the stories of youthfulness of Chenab. These are not eyes visions. They are rivers, daughters of the Mother Earth, whose meeting has grievances and outrage, that they may also not end up dried. Meanwhile, troubled in pain, another fish dies without a drop of water. No one knows that these domestic and foreign tourists are solely responsible for this disturbing the balance of nature. That is why Here is no snowfall for many years. Thank God. This time, the lap of earth is overwhelmed with this white gold that is snow. Our nature has put soothing stuff, cooling, relaxing on the wounds of hills and mountains of this region, thinking that life must go on, earth should get enriched, so that no creature on this planet without food or no fish without drop of water should die starvingly. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir,
Thank
for
you.
your own language poem and English translation as well.
Thank you so much.
So now I would like to request to Agnishekhar ji. He is also from India, for your introduction and poems recitation. Sir, unmute, sir. Please unmute, sir.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine.
I'm audible,
Yeah.
Yes,
but I'm not visible to myself here.
So
No,
you
no,
are visible to us.
you are
Okay,
audible.
okay, fine, thank you all, including organizers, Sahitya Akademi, Oswal, and particularly the great writer Ajit Kaurji. It's a huge honor to be with you all. I'm Agnishekhar. I do write in Hindi. I'm from Kashmir, India, and living in exile for over 32 years. Hence, my poetry revolves around the exile consciousness. It attempts to give voice to the voiceless of victims of genocide and exile, and expresses the agony of living an empty life far away from your homeland. I have published 8 poetry books and some other books. So I'll recite some of my poems translated by Arvind Giggo, originally in Hindi. The Unhappy Needle is the title of the poem. A cold body is safe in Burzahama excavation site in Kashmir, more than 5,000 years old. It's a witness in sleep. Near the pillow lies a lone and pensive needle. The thread is stolen. Unsatiated are the longings of the 1,000-year-old needle. In the museum, our ancestor is lying soulless. How can it hem the rags that we wear? The thread of our soul is lost. The needle is unhappy. Am I audible?
Agnishekhar ji, you are audible, but I think you have closed your video. Kindly on the video.
I don't know what happened to it. Just a minute, please bear with me. Please, I don't know what happened to it. Just, I'm sorry, I'm not net savvy. I'm sorry, I'm just,
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. That's fine.
I don't know,
Yeah, that's fine.
just, okay. How is it now?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
I'm visible?
Yeah, you're absolutely visible.
Or I'm not visible to myself, that's fine.
Maybe.
So, second poem is leather gloves. Gloves hide the hands of the killers. A dead man says, these gloves are my skin. The killers rejoice, for the civilized people do not believe in the soul. Next is freedom from fear. There was fear in home and the risk outside. They pitied us and burned down our houses. Now there is no fear in home nor risk outside. Next, it's again titled is Fear. The gun does not terrorize me. I know its intention. It's your explosive like silence that terrorizes me. I'm not afraid of the negation of my being. I'm afraid of your ready affirmative, yes, yes. Your chameleon-like smile terrorizes me more than your plain face. The desire for living terrorizes me more than extinction. Now I'll take you to the refugee for decades. The refugee camp 1. This track passing through the crematory leads to the refugee camp, breaks the rules of time. Here, the children play and the old smoke. Despair settles in the wrinkles. Here, the unseen wounded remembrances are in abundance. The track reaches us through the crematory where we chant, homeland, homeland, homeland. Refugee camp 2, next. A kite in the rain. It happens in the backyard of the camp. In rain, a child has hidden its kite in the skeleton of a dead buffalo, and he comes running. He has lost faith in the tent. Next is refugee 2, camp 2. Title Hope. The old man lying on the bed measures the sky with his looks. Through the holes of the tent, the dust of time falls upon his eyebrows. Near the pillow, the hands of the timepiece move silently. The hope of returning home is hazy. And a poem about couple living in a newlywed couple in camp.
So is it
Title is
long
The
one?
Couple. After weeks, bushes near the crematory, they found the solitude for a kiss and a hug. The police handcuffed them. Police handcuffed them. The onlookers jeered and mocked at the married couple. The crematory pities our exile. I think this is enough. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. So Amara Joshi from Nepal and K. Singesan, Sri Ganesan are not present at this session, I guess.
Yes.
Are they, sir?
Yeah, no, they are not. Yeah,
So actually now it is my turn, but I think we still have some time. So before I read my 2 poems, Rijwan Saab wanted to recite one more poem. So I would like to request him to read one poem.
kindly.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. The title of the third poem, Song of the Soil. The leaves say, go still. Trees are silent. The cloud body of the pound water lily poison well before. The moon wearing shorts, it's matting with the cloud. In what moment are the steps bowing down in shame? Knowing that everything is in a mess, thirsty lips are greatly hidden. Why is the soil of so much sensitive today? Jivanananda does not turn up and down. Men are somewhat salt-soaked. Mostly they are the thirst of soil. The sea still does not welcome him. The sea still does not welcome him. 3.5 orbit of soils. What he know looks like. Thank you very much.
I would like to recite some poems, and then if time permits, then and if Sahitya Academy also permits, then we can again chat or read within our time frame.
Yeah.
So I would like to read my first poem. The title of the poem is A Tea-Shop Boy. It was originally written in Nepali and translated into English by Keshav Sikdel, our friend and poet Keshav Sikdel. A Tea-Shop Boy. A 10-year-old boy works in a tea shop by the side of a lane that doesn't receive adequate light. He brings tea to the table and takes away the empty glasses, entertains the customers, always smiling like the taste of the sweet tea, and in return receives tips from the generous customers. With his money, he secures 2 meals a day. With his money, he secures 2 meals a day, affords entertainment, and enjoys a community of friends like himself. Though he carries with him the present, half bright, half dark, and has no education. He has no education. Gazing at him while sipping tea, I reflect, with no school, what future does he have and the light to explore it? Thank you. The second one, its title is The Door. The Door. What is behind this door? I open each new one with this curiosity. What is behind this door? I open each new one with this curiosity. One road to another, crossing a bridge to a river, and stepping from one edge to the next. With each road, one meets the next way, the next turn, the next river, and a new petal of life grows with every new door. What is behind this door? I feel myself in this question, meet myself and see myself, my curiosity, my life. Now, the last one, I will recite one more poem. The title of this poem is It Was the Himalaya. Since I belong to the country of Himalayas, so the poem is It Was the Himalaya, translated from Nepali by Mukul Dhal. He is also a very, very renowned poet. He called out to me, made me walk uphill, downhill. He called out to me, made me walk uphill, downhill, a sharper uphill, and again, he made me go downhill. He sent me a handkerchief of fresh breeze to wipe out sufferings. He sent me a handkerchief of a fresh breeze to wipe out sufferings, sent me sonorous bird chirps to make me climb even higher up. Sent a ladder of greed and dreams. He made me walk again, made me slip and fall on the road, taught me to get up and taught me to walk again. I should keep walking, so doing, one can be at the destination I learned. It was him. It was the Himalayas. Thank you, sir. So I did, and I think we still have some time. So shall we ask to the poets if they want to recite their poem?
I think we can give, because since we have some more time, maybe one poem to each. I think Bhishma Upretiji, I think if I'm not wrong, we can ask them to read in their mother tongue, followed with translation. That would be much more.
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah.
That would be
So shall we?
They have their own fluency in their mother tongue.
Yeah.
Because
So shall we?
translation, may not be the same, because
Yeah. So shall we start from Safi Noor?
why not? Safi Noor ji.
Actually, I have to find out.
No problem. You can read if you have one English one, no problem.
Oh, okay. I write actually very small poems, so however, this poem name is Trauma. This is actually a Bengali poem, but I translated it in English too. So, no new mask to wear. When I stand against the mirror, only the pain of lost memories touches my chin. There only remains some scattered stains of blood. Our voice resonates the distance between two continents, and we can't whistle away our emptiness. And yet, love is a sleepless snake that lies awake within the sleep of our sleep. Okay, thank you.
So now may I request to Rijwan Saab again?
Can I recite poem in Bengali? Will you be
Yes, sir. And if you have its translation, then English as well.
Okay, thank you. আবার কবিতার নাম সুন্নাত। ধরুন চাঁদের খতনা হলো শুক্লপক্ষের বাড়ন্ত রাতে, তবে চাঁদের ধর্মের নাম কি মুসলমান? নক্ষত্র শরীর থেকে যে আলোর ধারা এক কক্ষপথ ঘুরে অন্য মহাবৃত্তে গেল, তার কোনো ধর্ম নাই, নাস্তিকতা এবং আস্তিকতাও নাই। সারাক্ষণ পেরেশানি কাতর সুন্নতি চাঁদ, মানবতার নিঃস্বতা নেই। ধন্যবাদ।
You have its English translation, sir?
Yeah, suppose I have already read the poem a few minutes before.
Okay, fine.
Okay, then.
Can I recite again to make you?
No, if you have
actually
the new one, then you recite new one. Then no need to recite the same one again.
New one is here, but it's too long. That's why.
Okay,
I'm not
then I think then I would
It's too
like
long.
to request to Binod sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
विनोद जी, with the permission of the chair, मेरा एक सवाल है शायद, because आप तो वैसे ही you operate the body, but you're also operating now the heart also.
शुक्रिया, thank you so much and thankful to
एक सवाल है, जब पिछले कविता में आपने कहा कि पहली बार मुझे ऐसे खुली हुई छत मिल गया है,
जी जी।
उसमें मुझे लगता है छत की आपका प्रतीकात्मक भावना क्या हो सकती है?
तो
क्या मस्तिष्क को आप छत की रूप में?
जी जी। सो जब आप अपने को बंद करते हैं,
हाँ जी
तो
जी
सारा कुछ है, जब उसको देखने का की नजर, देखने की नजर, वो सब कुछ है, आंखें भी हैं,
जी
लेकिन
जी।
वो दृष्टि नहीं होती,
हाँ
हम
जी।
उलझे होते हैं, तो वो मस्तिष्क की ही बात थी।
हाँ, मेरा मेरा यही सवाल है। धन्यवाद सर।
एक एक कविता, दिस पोएम द सी, बिकॉज देर आर people from Himalayas, and Vijay Verma ji mentioned in his poem almost all the important rivers of the world uh, in context of Jhelum. So this is Samandar, the sea. And to be very frank, this I had written when I saw the sea first time. I went to a sea first time. ओ समंदर, जब से देखा है तुम्हें, ओ समंदर जब से देखा है तुम्हें, तुम बार बार ख्यालों में आते हो। तुम्हारी उत्ताल लहरें मेरी उदासी की चट्टान को बार बार भिगो देती है। मेरा कोलाहल तुम्हारी गूंज में घुल गया है। मेरा कोलाहल तुम्हारी गूंज में घुल गया है, और मेरा सारा खारापन पी गए तुम। और मेरा सारा खारापन पी गए तुम। पर मेरे दोस्त, तुम इतने विशाल हो कि तुम्हारी बाहों में खो जाने का भय होता है।
क्या बात है,
वाह वाह वाह।
बहुत
दूरी से तुम्हारा सम्मोहन खींच लेता है मुझे तुम्हारे पास, और पास तुम्हारे किनारों से आगे मैं बढ़ नहीं पाता।
बहुत
ऐसे में कैसे निभेगी ये दोस्ती सिर्फ ख्यालों की?
बहुत सुंदर बहुत सुंदर बहुत
हम भी
सुंदर।
एक कविता सुनाना चाहेंगे, छोटी सी।
चेयरमैन सर will ask you. चेयरमैन सर।
नहीं नहीं, ठीक है साहब, इट्स योर टर्न। अग्निशेखर सर।
Okay, fine, thank you. First in original Hindi, then I'll recite the translations.
Okay.
Title of the poem in Hindi is Sangrahalay, that's museum. संग्रहालय में कटे हुए पांव। जाने किसने घबराकर किसी बड़े प्रश्न का गला घोंटा है। जाने किसने घबराकर किसी बड़े प्रश्न का गला घोंटा है, और ये इतिहास की चिता से बाहर रह गए पांव बोलते नहीं झूठ गवाहों की तरह। जाने कहां से बचकर चलकर, जाने कहां से चलकर पहुंचे हैं ये कटे हुए पांव हमारे समय में, और यहां से चुपचाप निकल पड़ते हैं भविष्य की यात्रा पर। जाने किस उम्मीद में सीने के भीतर रक्त में स्वप्न छिपाए, दिगंत में थक कर टूट जाने की नियति में मौन हो जाने के लिए एक दिन तब तक गिरवी हैं दुख के पास उसके ये पांव। And the English translation by my friend Arvind Gigu is like this. It runs: feet in the museum. Wonder who, out of fear, strangled the big question. These feet outside the funerary history. These feet outside the funerary history don't lie like the witness on the witness stand. Wonder from where these feet ambled and reached our times. From where? From here, they tramped into the future. Wonder, with what hope hidden in his chest, this man stalked for space, destined to fall into the silence of exhaustion. The feet are in pawn with grief. Thank you.
Wow, wonderful.
Thank you.
So, Vijay sir.
Sure. Thank you for being so kind.
Magnanimous.
And
For being magnanimous.
thank you so much. Thank you. Wonderful poems, wonderful poems. As I told you, that I have a longest ghazal. So some couplets I have translated, but in Dogri also I'll recite a few so that you could taste the flow of that. The ghazal is Ao kulli mail rlach sare punya sathar pache nama bane koi taj mahal phi कारीगर दे हाथ कटाचे है मिलूंगा दा थोड़ा ते तो करो सला को सखी पाचे है मारो कोई सोना ने असाया मेम सावले परस बनाचे है. So couplets are unlimited, but I have just penned on few, translated few. Come, let's help hut and palace embrace. Let's stay down on ground to initiate. The dust has come to call the fort. Come, let us bridge the gap and distance. Let us recognize the pain of huts and hutments enjoy the royal tunes. The earth around be of golden things. Let's grow gold and nourish gold. Saryu river, Sarvan, and Dashrath. Saryu river, Sarvana, Shravana, and Dashrath. How to tell there is an arrow inside. Single pen sold in the market. How to get penned the stories of grievances. My heart wishes to be Varsana. My heart wishes to be Varsana. Then call Radha, Rani, and Krishna there. Now, not possible to nourish distances. Let us construct a bridge in between. O sparrow, fly in the street of knives. Then the flying wings would be cut. O love, be Mahiwal and Sohani. Then you be drowned amidst the Chenab. In the water there is a trap, but how to make fish understand? In the water there is a trap, but how to make fish understand? How can knives be sympathetic when sheaves waiting to get their throats cut? I think one day in Parliament, let there be a session of hungry people who can get incarnated. Here is as Shiva. Who can get incarnated as Shiva? Here is plenty of poison whom to serve. Astrology predicts there will be eclipse. I am worried how to save the moon. You are listening the music. You are listening the music of drum. Whom we explain it is empty stomach, keeping razors inside the fingers. Hands of friendships are being offered. My vision does not have any border. Let the world be one only. So come, let's help hut and palace embrace. Let us stay down on ground to initiate. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vijay sir. I think it's my turn again. So if Safi Noor sister understands Hindi, then I would like to recite my poem in Hindi. May I?
I actually am very bad in understanding Hindi, but I think I will understand some little. So
Okay. The title of this poem is Kavita Ka Ujala. This poem was translated from Nepali to Hindi by Rajkumar Shrestha. Kavita Ka Ujala. रात के 2 बजे अचानक आंख खुली, उठकर बत्ती जलाई, कमरे में चारों ओर देखा, सब कुछ यथावत था सोते हुए। पलंग पर नींद भी सो रही थी, आधा रजाई ओढ़े। लेकिन जिस उजाले को मैं खोज रहा था वो यह नहीं था। वास्तव में वो क्या था? थोड़ी देर सोचा, दूसरे कमरे में गया, पुस्तकालय में कॉपी पलटा और कलम उठाया। थोड़ी देर अक्षरों का नृत्य देखा और तृप्त हुआ। कविता का उजाला ईश्वर के स्पर्श जैसा था। थैंक यू। अब I think I have another poem of 4 lines.
Please.
The title of the poem is रोशनी। रोशनी। रोशनी की बात करो, लेकिन रोज सिर्फ रोशनी की ही बात मत करो। रोशनी की बात करो, लेकिन रोज सिर्फ रोशनी की ही बात मत करो। याद रखो, बहुत चकाचौंध भी अंधेरे के समान है। Thank you. So I finished my poem, and I just want to say a few words before to hand over this session to Suresh Babuji. First of all, Ajit Kaur ma'am is here. She's listening to us from the very beginning of this session. So I would like to thank her and my warm greeting to Ajit Kaur ma'am. She is one who always encourages us to continue in literature. And we have here, we discuss, we heard each other, a different voice, a different feelings and experience, different sound. So there is a saying that literature has no border. So this session is an example, is a very good example of this saying that literature has no border. Thank you so much to the all distinguished poets, participating poets. Thank you so much, Sahitya Academy. Thank you so much, FOSWAL, for bringing us together in this forum, in this platform. Thank you so much. Suresh Babu sir.
Thank you, Bhishma Upreti ji, for chairing this session. But I'm feeling as if we were surrounded by the Himalayas, as if we are in the Himalayas, because everyone went on touch the greatness of Himalayas, right from Dr. Vijay Varma ji, let it be Agni Shekhar ji, Dr. Vinod Khaitan ji, and of course Bhishma Upreti ji. Everyone went on touch the Himalayas. And I was forced to remember the one poem that I studied when I was in degree undergraduation. There was a beautiful poem that explains the beauty of Himalayas, and it says, it goes like this. It's in Telugu. अटजनि कांचे भूमि सुरुड अंबर चुंबी सिरज्झरी पटलन मुहुर मुहुर लुट तमंग तरंग मृदंग निस्वन स्फुट नटनानुकूल परिपुल्ल कलापि कलापि जालमुन खटक चरेत्कुरण कंपित सालमु सीतशैलमुन. Actually, how the entire streams of Himalayas are getting flown, and how these streams have been tried to disturbed by the elephants in a different way, that all explain, and how the sun rays is getting fallen on these streams. These are all description of the entire greatness of Himalayas. So thank you so much for all the poets, and Agnishekhar ji went on, used one word. I'm reading the poetry in invisible manner because I'm unable to see myself in the screen. That's great. So I sincerely thank on behalf of Sahitya Academy and the Postwal and particularly Ajit Kaur ma'am, all the poets, those who have dedicated their valuable time with us, right from the chairman of this session, seventh session, Sri Bhishma Upreti ji from Nepal, followed by Ms. Shafinur Shafin ji from Bangladesh, and Rezwan Muhammad ji from Bangladesh, Dr. Vinod Khaitan ji from India, Dr. Vijay Verma ji from India, Sri Agnishekhar ji from India. So all the viewers, I sincerely thank on behalf of Dr. K. Srinivasa Rao ji, Secretary Sahitya Academy. With these few words, I sign off this session.